is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made a ton of MT over this past week, and I'm going to show you how I ended up missing my best snipe to date. Man, this right here could have been an insane snipe. Over 1 million MT made on one snipe. I'm excited to get into this video, man. If you guys are ready for it, I cannot wait to hop into it. If you guys are ready, like I said, smack that like button down below. That shows me that you guys actually enjoy these videos, and you want to see more of these in the future, because I will be down to drop these maybe once a week, just to update you guys on how I've been doing sniping wise, what I've been getting, what I missed, and all that. So if you guys enjoy it, leave a like. Let's try to get this video to 300 likes if possible. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, join the crew. We are on the road to 60k, man. Hopefully we can hit that mid-July or something like that. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss tonight's stream. We're gonna get right into it though. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Let me show you guys what we ended up getting and what we ended up missing. Hey boys, so before we even get into this video, I do want to say one thing really quickly. I've probably spent the least amount of time I have ever spent sniping in a week, and it's actually been a week and a half, and honestly I've probably spent no more than like 5 hours sniping in total. I just wasn't feeling it this week. We didn't really need MT that bad on any of my accounts, although we ended up getting some crazy stuff on not just my regular account. We ended up getting some crazy snaps on my no money spent account that I am going to put in here, because I do want to show you guys what we ended up actually doing on, of course, the no money spent account, for those of you guys that might not know. But it all started very simply, man. We were just sitting there refreshing one night in stream. This was actually a pretty weak stream for sniping. The filters were very dry, but we did miss 2 snipes. I'm gonna go over my misses before we get into the good stuff, the snipes and all that, although I am gonna save a miss for the very end, because that right there was very tragic. You guys have to stay tuned for that. It is a very crazy miss. We literally could have made over 1 million, probably like 2 million MT off of one card snipe, but we ended up choking it, so we're not gonna talk too much about that yet. But we did end up starting off by missing 2 snipes. We missed a Bobo for 100k and a Dirk for 100k. By the way, the filter I was using throughout the whole week was obviously the enabled filter. This is my go-to filter for those of you guys that don't know. This is pretty much the only filter that I actually use in the game currently, bro. I obviously switch it up sometimes. I go to Prime Series 3, regular Opal, max bid 1,000, 500 MT minimum buyout filter, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, like I said, I do use the enabled filter out of everything the most, because I feel like it is the best filter in the game by far. So we did end up missing those 2 snaps. I was kind of down, you know what I'm saying. We didn't really get anything all stream. It was probably like a 3-hour stream too. So that was a huge L to start off, I guess this week or week and a half. And then, of course, the next day it kind of picked up, man. We kind of picked up the pace. We got some decent stuff right here. We ended up getting my boy Taco for 100k. I actually ended up selling this for around like 200,000. I would say like 180, maybe 200k. So we made a decent amount of MT off that. I would say like 80,000. We'll just round up to 100k MT profit off that snipe right there. Then we got a Luca for 100k. And actually, no, I have not sold this Luca. You guys can see I am hoarding Lucas right now. I'm keeping as many as possible until 2K announces the Prime Series 3 reward. I feel like once they announce the reward for this set right here, I feel like the prices of all the players are going to go up. So what I've been doing is holding on to any of the snipes. If I get a Paul George or a Lamar Odom, I'm probably going to hold on to them as well. But I've been hoarding these Lucas. Like I said, we just got one for 100k. So I ended up keeping that. If I decided to sell, I could have anywhere from like 250k for that card to 270, because it did have, I believe, some contracts on it, if I'm not mistaken, or some shoes, if I'm not mistaken, once again, like I said. So definitely not too bad right there, man. Made a decent amount of MT profit. I would say like 100,000. So the Luca and the Taco, 200k profit. Not a bad start to the week. Okay, boys, then I decided to hop on once again at the nighttime, because nighttime is probably the best time to snipe in my opinion, especially like late at night. Most of the snipes I actually ended up getting were past midnight or early in the morning before noon. So that just goes to show that you can literally snipe at any time, bro. Snipes always go up. But we ended up getting a Vince for 100k. Nothing too crazy right here. Probably made like 30k MT profit off it, 40k MT profit off it, so not too bad right there. It just adds to our total. We'll just round up to like 250k profit in total for the week, which isn't too crazy. I mean, it's still pretty good. 250,000 MT profit for probably like an hour on filters is not bad at all. But after that right there, I pretty much completely stopped sniping for like a couple days. I don't know what got into me. I just didn't feel like sniping. And then finally, the next time I sniped was obviously for no money spent, episode number 20, and we ended up getting probably my best snipe to date, probably this whole week. I think this is my best snipe by far this week, although it could have been crazier if we actually ended up getting something else. But we did end up getting, as most of you guys know, if you guys don't know, go check out that video. I'll try to find a screenshot if I have it. I'll throw it up on screen. But I ended up getting myself a nice little Paul George for 100,000 MT on the Prime Series 3 filter. So that just goes to show Not all my snipes were actually on the enabled filter. Other filters were great as well. Ended up getting lucky on that Paul George. Ended up getting it for 100,000. Sold it for around like 650k, 700k. After tax, I would say we made like 500,000 profit. So right there, man, that puts us up to 750k profit for the week. Although it was on 2 separate accounts, it still counts in my opinion, bro. We still ended up getting that crazy snipe right there. And that was after like taking 2 or 3 days off of sniping and not doing literally anything, not touching the game, you know, for sniping wise. We just played a lot of TTO and stuff. So I didn't really snipe that week. Ended up getting that Paul George, which was pretty nice. Definitely took that right there. Then just yesterday, I'm going to talk about a couple more snipes that I got. But just yesterday, I ended up getting this Curry right here for 100,000. Curry is actually still a snipe. I didn't know this because I passed on a couple of other ones as well. I thought he was going to sit around 100,000. Ended up selling him for 150k. So another 50k profit right there. Puts us up to 800,000 for the week, which again is pretty decent for a week that I kind of took off. I didn't really snipe a lot at all because the weather was nice outside. I just spent way more time outside and just chilling, bro. You know what I mean. And honestly, bro, we haven't really been sniping much in stream either because I feel like the filters are too dry this past couple weeks. Definitely I've been taking a little bit of time off on it until the next, you know, crazy packs come out. But ended up getting that Curry 50k profit like I said. And then this right here, I ended up getting 2 Opal snipes on 1 refresh. This was actually live in stream. Basically, bro, I probably would say this is like 2 days after the Paul George snipe, or maybe it was before. I don't even remember. These are all over the place. They're not really in order. But we did end up spending some time on the enabled filter. Nothing was popping up at all. And all of a sudden, bro, out of nowhere, boom, 2 Galaxy Opals popped up on the same refresh. We got a Klay Thompson for 100,000. And we got an MPJ for 100k. So 2 great snipes right there for 100,000 each. Ended up selling the Klay for like 190. Ended up selling the MPJ for around like 290. So a great amount of profit right there. I would say around like, you know, 250k or so. So I'll put ourselves at, you know, a million MT flat after everything, man. We probably made a million MT up until that point. Now that is pretty much all my snipes for this week, although we have one more. So I'm going to finish it off. This was just this morning. Ended up sitting on the filter for no more than 5 minutes. I promise you, bro. I was on this filter, the enabled filter, obviously, for those of you that don't know, for 5 minutes, and I ended up getting myself a Michael Jordan. No, it was not the GOAT version, but I ended up getting myself a nice little Michael Jordan for 100,000 MT. The card's going for like 230 right now. Quick 100k profit. That puts us at 1.1 million MT profit on the week, which is not too bad for a week that I kind of took off and kind of slacked off and not really touched the filters that much. To be honest, I probably spent no more than 5 hours sniping. And that's a little bit of time considering, you know, I do snipe for longer usually. I snipe for like 10 hours maybe a week, especially with streams and all that. So definitely took a lot of time off this week. And we still ended up making over 1 million, which is not bad at all. Now, boys, this right here, man, I really don't even want to talk about this, but it's going to have to happen, man. We're just going to get into this part of the video where it's just going to be straight sadness, man. We did end up missing a snipe that is over 1 million MT. Right now, I think he's sitting at around 1.8 million, which is insane. Now, I'm not gonna lie, boys, I was actually not refreshing when I missed this. I was trying to set up my enabled filter. For those of you guys that don't know, it does take a while to set up the enabled filter. You gotta look through players and all that, what player to do with and all that stuff. So I was just looking through the different players, and obviously, you know, evidently you have to kind of refresh when you're looking through the different players. I was checking if a player worked, and it was actually Marcialunas, I believe, that was the player I was using, and I was just spamming it like this, bro, trying to see if it would work, because sometimes it does glitch out and you need to add another player or something like that. And it did end up working. So what I did, I hit the refresh, and all of a sudden, to my surprise, on the very right of the filter, on the corner of my eye, I see, you guys will see the screenshot, I see myself a nice little LeBron James. Yes, I miss LeBron James, bro. We don't want to talk about this. This only stays between me and you, man. Listen, don't be going anywhere telling people I miss LeBron. Don't be coming in my stream saying I miss LeBron, because I know, bro. I know I've had to deal with the pain that this has caused, bro. But listen, we ended up scrolling super fast. I wasn't ready. I mean, if it was up to me, bro, the filter would have way less cards on it. I was just testing different cards, trying to see which one worked. I was going to get rid of Marcialunas, do it with somebody else, because Marcialunas had way too many cards up at the time, so that is not a good sign. And honestly, I missed the LeBron. I was very, very butthurt. I'm not going to lie. That would have been an insane snipe. It would have been my best snipe in 2K20 by far, probably by double, because my best snipe so far has been Pink Diamond Point Guard Giannis for 100k, and I sold him for like 900,000. That would have been our best snipe by far, which absolutely sucks, but it is what it is, man. Stuff happens. Ended up missing LeBron James, which is to this day the worst snipe I have ever missed in a 2K. Now, obviously, boys, I know I missed that LeBron. I'm not really too mad. Like, personally, I kind of was mad at the moment, but after a while, I was like, you know what? I couldn't have done anything. I mean, I couldn't have gone any faster than I went. It was kind of unlucky that I was setting up the filter. If I was actually on a proper filter, I might have had a chance to get it, but I ended up missing it. So it sucks. It is what it is. We can't do much about it at this point. What I can do is spend more time on the filters, bro. This upcoming week, I think I'm going to spend way more time on the filters, especially in stream. We are going to try to go for 2 million MT made this next coming week. Hopefully we can hit that. And we're going to try to get one of those crazy snipes, maybe a LeBron, maybe a Giannis, something crazy up in the rankings like that. Probably like a top 5 Opal. We're going to see if we get lucky enough to get one of those, because I've been seeing them all over the place. But like I said, man, I can't be too mad. I ended up getting a Paul George this week, an MJ, and some other nice stuff as well. So not the best week for me, but still a pretty decent week regardless of what we missed and, you know, how much time we actually spent on the filters. I'm actually pretty surprised and pretty proud of myself that I even made a million MT, because honestly, no way in anything should I have made a million MT this week when I only spend like, you know, 5 or 6 hours in total sniping and refreshing the enabled filter. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for, you know, this week's episode of, I guess, this MT making like showcase, I would say. I don't even know what to call it. I don't even have a name for it. If you guys have a name, leave it down below in the comment section. But that's pretty much it for this video right here, man. You guys saw the snipes I got, everything I missed, including that LeBron, which really sucks because that would have been an amazing snipe. But like I said, it is what it is. This upcoming week, we're going to be focusing a lot more on the enabled filter. I'm also going to be doing a lot of sniping on my no money spent now that I have a lot of MT. So be prepared to see, you know, see some snipes from the no money spent on different filters apart from the enabled. We also might be starting a series where we basically go from 0 to a million MT on a brand new account. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comment section. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's video. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Let's try to get this video to 375 likes if possible. You guys have been showing mad love lately. I would greatly appreciate it if we could hit that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 60K, man. That is crazy to say. Hit that sub button if you're new, or of course if you have not already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you have notice on. We should be streaming tonight. Maybe another video dropping later today. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you, man. Stay blessed. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe out here. Peace.
Told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up, but he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause everybody wanna be number